All right, so before anybody gives me any shit, I know it's an old fence. It's been here for 2 owners. Um, I know it needs to be replaced. I know. But, I'm going to keep patching it because I'm cheap and I don't want to replace the fence. So I'm going to keep patching it and, fixing it as I see fit. Because eventually we'll do a new fence. But every time something else comes up that's more important than a fence. So, as you guys saw, 2 spots. This one and that corner and that one are down. So, I got some new posts. Don't mind the dog poop. Got some new posts. I'm gonna bury one there. I'm gonna bury one over there, and I'm gonna bury one right there. And hopefully that'll be enough to hold it up for a little bit longer. So let's get to work on this thing because I gotta dig some holes. And I don't have a post digging tool. I was gonna get one of those fancy shovels, see if I can do it by hand. This is pretty wet right here, pretty wet there, pretty dry up there, so we'll see how it works out. It's gonna be a pain in the butt. I'll probably sharpen it so that I can nail it in a little bit, but let's get to it. So it's funny because like this one is actually pretty good shape. It shakes a little, but like it's fairly decent shape. This one was extremely rough shape. I don't know if this one's older or what, but like it broke down there, and that one's extremely rough shape. Like that one's pretty good shape, not bad. The fence doesn't look great. It needs to be fixed a lot, but like when it's not waterlogged and wet, it's actually not too bad. So, all right, let's get to digging some holes. Well, she comes in a little ways, but that's because the part is still down there a little bit and I was trying to get it out. So put a fresh one up there. Still not quite done. Need to put some more boards in there, but it's a lot stronger. Like I said, not beautiful. The fence is rough. Just wobbly. Needs more screws and stuff. But I don't know, there's not really much. It's just wobbly. But that needs to kind of compact in there. I don't know. I don't think they ever use cement or anything to begin with. Probably. I'm not a fence guy, but I don't think you do that. Then I'm putting in this one. This is where Bowser kept getting out. And then I'm putting in this one. So this one is butted right up against the old one pretty much. The old one's right there, so it's just going to be like a little bit away from that. I like to, I use the Sawzall here, and I cut it on an angle at the bottom so I can hammer it in a little ways. I don't know. Again, I'm not a fence guy, but it seemed smart to do. So, time to hammer this thing in a little more and bury it. All right, next up is the front fence. So I haven't started on the gate yet. The gate is definitely something that is going to be a struggle. Starting to dig this hole for this front fence, and then fix this guy. Have one more board, one more whatever, 4x4, whatever that is, fence post to bury there, and then bolt this guy back on and let her eat. Got the other 2 done. That one kind of waves in a little bit back there. Don't look at that guy. But keep on digging. All right, so I stripped down this one, as you guys saw. Now it's time to try to get this fence back. It's rather heavy, so using the engine hoist to do it. See if that'll help. My back already kind of feels it. But I also had to lift Bowser yesterday twice, so that was a whole nother story. But time to creep this thing this way. Okay, so here's how I ended up having to do it, because if you don't know, engine hoists don't really come out past the legs, but if it's something not too heavy like this, you can do that. So I got the vice grips here, and then a pry bar and the toe strap. And now I'm using it to kind of angle it up here. Got to put like a 2x4 there, and then this goes to the 2x4. And for people that are saying new fence, like this, the problem is this is nice. Like this back frame is very nice. Like this is a nice aluminum custom frame for right here. I mean, yeah, the new fence could probably retain the same thing, but like, it's pretty nice. I'd hate to not have this anymore. I did back into it once with the trailer, but that was my bad. So, yeah, I just need to, you know, bolt it back up. Like, this is nice. Maybe if I like bleach this fence, it would go a long way, or like a couple new boards or something. Like, put new boards across the front. But again, nice stuff. No need to replace it. And while I'm working, of course, Bowser has to come in and screw everything up. Why wouldn't he? Can you move along? You're screwing everything up. CJ, look. The wind, it knocked all of our alarms out. There's a lemon still up there, but we lost them all. What do? We can't put them back on the tree. My yard is still a mess. I have a million little branches to pick up, and big branches. I've even made giant piles, and there's still more. I'll just mow a bunch of them. What do you think? Yeah. Tell me. The dogs have one. That's a grapefruit though. Actually, that's not even a grapefruit. It's like, sometimes the grapefruit tree grows like these nothing fruits, where like they grow to the size of a grapefruit, but nothing's actually there. I don't know. It's weird. Not a scientist. I just trust it blindly. Well, the grass is looking much better back here. Still needs a little bit of TLC, but you know, as we get into dry season now, it'll be a lot easier to maintain and keep up on. This back corner, she looks pretty rough still. This tree, you know, came down a couple years ago and I hadn't cut it all the way down yet. The big pile there, but finally can actually walk. I didn't want to go too low because there's obviously a lot of branches, and I was just mulching them. My poor blade on the mower. It's a little, needed to be a little bit more aggressive here, but looks so much better. Whew. That was stressing me out. I still got to do the front, but the gate's not done yet, so I finish the gate so I get the mower to the front, and then I can do the front. And I gotta burn these branches. So that one has to be burned. There's not really much above it. That one kind of has a little bit above it, but this one's gonna be a big blaze. I probably made this pile too big. I should have made a small pile to feed it. All right, next is to do the front lawn before I mow it. CJ's here to help me. Oh, sorry, bud. Didn't know we were gonna go so off-roading. Let's inspect, make sure that there's no big branches. Because we can cut up the small ones, but we can't cut up those big ones. Brrr. Hey. Hey. Kid. What do you see? You helped me clean up branches? On your bike? Let's go. Brrr. Where to next? Oh, here we go. He just wants to sit at the end of the driveway and watch the cars go by. When anytime we're facing the other way walking back and there's a car that goes by, he gets so mad and he's like turning his head, trying to twist out of the thing. Oh, here comes a truck. Look. Oh, you can't see, there's a dumpster. It's a trash can. See? He was waving, CJ. That's so cool. Okay, now he's helping me back up the truck to the trailer. Alright. Help me out, CJ. Grab the wheel. Grab the wheel. Gotta grab the wheel, dude. What are you doing? Do you know how to back up a trailer or a truck or what? No? Okay, we'll teach you. Well, you did a perfect job. Perfect. Oh no, it's Bowser. We gotta go quick. We're not quick enough. Bowser's trying to escape. We gotta close the gate. We gotta close the gate. We gotta close the gates, quick. That's what happens when you're not quick enough. Ha. We're just quick enough, CJ. Crazy guy. Crazy guy. Happens every time I go to move a trailer. If you're not quick enough, he's there. And he got out the other day because the fences were down a little and he was like, a block away. And now he knows, and now he's trying for freedom. But like most creatures, once they actually get freedom, they don't know what to do with it. We all want it, but we don't know how to handle it. You get what I mean? Is that too deep, CJ? He's checking the perimeter for weaknesses. Oh no, here he comes, CJ. I know he's coming right at us. What do we do? Oh. Well, emptied the trailer, and I made it all the way to the mailbox. Pretty much. Look at that. Got the whole front yard lined. All the dead grass. Well, the back side of the fence is looking good. I put these boards here because Bowser keeps trying to get out, and it adds a little bit of stability. Put the main post in. I need to couple more screws, but yeah, just need more screws. I need some lag bolts for over here. You can see this is just a regular screw holding this side up for now because I didn't have any lag bolts, but it's up. That was my main concern, is it not being not up, because I need to be able to get out of here and Bowser needs to stay in. So done. That was a big job. And I just cleaned out all my gutters and those were nasty. But all around, we're all good here. So ready to be done with this stuff. That was all my gutters on my roof. So that'll do it though, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Keep it saucy. See you next time. Come on, Millie. Come on, Millie. Come on. Come on. Oh. Whoa. That's so funny. Oh. Drop it. Drop it. Say drop it, CJ. Say drop it. Can you even see us?